We are seeing the Ness here. Of course, it makes sense. We saw the dismantling of MVD Snake thanks to this Ness, playing a little bit slower off the start, but no less different. I see this matchup going on the side of Syrup, who is just so quick with his magnet movement that absorbing grenades takes no problem. Yet I like that Pelca just doesn't care right now.
Yeah, no, you can play however you want as Snake at 0%. If the magnet comes out, it's of no difference to you because you're just doing 0%. You are still keeping space and you are playing a slow game, and that is what Pelca wants to play, judging off the fact that we're not seeing him run forward at all. He is waiting for Syrup to take space and playing reactively, and that is exactly what you want to do in a tough matchup like this.
Eventually, Syrup is going to have to initiate, and you take a little bit of damage, a little bit of time, 16%, and already the grenades are gone. But we are still playing super far back. Gets caught by a PK Fire, though, and that's an instant 21. Syrup cashing out a little bit, finds the up throw. Nice down air in order to play around that throw.
Yeah, that move clanks surprisingly well with Thunder. Gonna go high again, opting to try and use the back air to get back down. Is gonna be able to safely get back to ledge, not gonna get any higher than that, but there's the grenade, and that's why you saw them stop coming out, because able to just sit there, heal up 10% easy, and now you gotta work that 10% right back in.
And now the shoe is on the other foot here. Syrup just holding center, you're letting PK Thunder do the talking for him to catch that air dodge back to stage, and that 22%, should be 42, but healed a couple grenades. We're just straight chilling.
Yeah, Pelca going right back to that defensive play. You have to wait for Syrup this entire game. You cannot camp with grenades because now you have percent that you want to keep around, so you are just sitting in space, holding shield. You're playing Smash 4 neutral in Smash Ultimate.
And that's tough. Smash Ultimate is an attack-first type of game, whether it be with specials or normals. You need to establish your zone of threat, and Snake typically does that with a lot of other things that he just can't use right now.
Right, you are stuck to these A buttons, and you see Pelca much more diligently keeping to them, not at all firing. I'm genuinely impressed that he has not even placed a C4 at this point. He's being so diligent about not putting anything down that could possibly backfire and lose him the percent that he has worked for. But as it works, it's a nickel and dime game, and it's all the Syrup show at the moment.
And I appreciate that because of the percent that he could heal, but Syrup is way far ahead right now. You need some sort of X factor, whether it be with initiating with these back airs, because Syrup has no incentivization to do anything more than take center and float around back and forth. Like, you gotta apply some amount of pressure here if you're Pelca, whether it be with back airs, whether it be with C4, whether it be with something that you don't think Syrup is gonna absorb. Feints like that with the full, the hard toss grenade in order to send it right by the magnet makes a ton of sense, and you get to punish the magnet after. You need some amount of pressure, or else Syrup is just gonna do whatever he wants at a 3 stocks to 2 lead and eventually time yourself out.
And I think realizing that now, trying to use these specials a bit more, seeing the grenades go by. I think a C4 is planted on the right side of the stage right now, and the Kita missile is starting to come out as well. Now we are trying to use these special tools as mind games, and I think that's something that Pelca maybe wanted to see if he could save until later into the set, but having to pull it out in game 1 here, having to get percent built up and on the table. Syrup, though, still has so much going in his favor at the moment, and trying to get a read to go high. That up tilt, finally, though, Pelca going to take a stock. And now you have to play this very interesting mixed play style where you get a little bit of room to work with your specials.
Yeah, you get an opportunity here to start a combo with grenades. And that's pretty big. You get to go grenade, nair, dash attack, or something other similar. Maybe a regrab after for extra damage. But 18%, and suddenly if that's any indication, then we're done with, maybe not. One grenade pulled out, committed highly to that rising down air off of stage, but did not end up working out that time. But I like the commitment from Pelca. You're down 2 stocks to 1, you need to make a play.
Right.
And rising down air off stage is certainly a play.
He tried a lot to do a couple different things here, and now we're getting the counter pick. We're going to be going to Final Destination.
I like it.
I like it. It gives you a little bit more space
big on the counter pick. Diddy Call. See, when
Hi, Smash 4.
Yeah, so
nice to see you.
So when Sora came out, I remember Pelca messing around with Sora a lot, but ended up just going back to Snake because Sora wasn't for him. The Diddy Kong as a counter pick, though, for characters like Ness makes a lot of sense. You're able to contest at Ness's range and put out the mid-range, do-it-all tool that is Banana, which is a super flexible item. as well as keeping with the item play that you're already proficient with.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I have absolutely no notes for the Diddy Kong. But this is a classic Smash 4 pick for Pelca. I know MVD did the same thing where when Smash 4 came out, Snake wasn't in the roster. What did the Snake players do? They started playing Diddy Kong.
Pretty good character.
Pick top tiers. Oh, gonna go low with the barrels, though. Didn't charge them up. Thought he had enough space there. And Syrup, of course, correcting the PK Thunder. Shrugging it off. Doesn't know where Banana is at the moment right now. Pelca looking a little bit kind of strangled right now for options and choice. And Syrup confident as ever.
Yeah, I was thinking if this game got close, like maybe Syrup would go over to Steve, win or lose, just to try and like cement that if this is Pelca's choice, and that's a hell of a start to do it. If this is Pelca's choice, then go for the better matchup. But if Syrup ends up winning this at a very dominant fashion, we might not even see switch off of Ness at all.
Right, if you have that 2-game lead, you don't have to worry about the counter pick at all. You can just win with the better character, and you're going to have Pelca locked onto Diddy Kong.
Still the down throw into double back air. We're trying to keep things as stable as possible. The monkey foot super high is going to catch Syrup once more, and FDS, the counter pick, means you cut out a lot of the PK fire cancels that we had seen Syrup using to control center stage so seamlessly. Not only did he catch the monkey foot back to center, he caught the B reverse pop gun in his too to switch all that momentum around. Nice catch on the side of Syrup, who is in a much closer game, but still firmly in control.
Pelca has done a lot in the second stock to bring the game back together a little bit more, and just playing this spacing game right now, hey, you have the ability to kind of camp with your projectiles a little bit more. The pop gun, firing off the peanuts, the banana, that all-purpose tool, and you just get to keep throwing it out, getting some reads and situations, not quite going to get anything with that forward smash, but banana going to drop, and Syrup still picking up these combos.
That's an opportunity. That was a missed opportunity there from Pelca as well. Landing forward air on shield is out of shield punishable by majority of the cast, and absolutely with a banana out of shield. But Pelca didn't pull the trigger, and Syrup got to continue his pressure, converting it into 80% and no stock loss. The shield super low now on the side of Pelca, who's just waiting and hunting for that banana into forward smash or banana into up smash. Something that could get him back into the low percent flow state that you can get into with any character. Yet Syrup is not having it whatsoever. Going to call out yet another monkey foot from off stage. A 2-stock on the Diddy Kong, and now Pelca back against the wall.
Yeah, I think that is a character that, you know, maybe we've been playing some Smash 4 today. We have the Smash 4 tournaments here. Might have been thinking about that as the mindset. We're going to see the counter pick a small battlefield. I'm curious to see, are we sticking with the Diddy, or are we going to try and ride and die with the main, the man, the myth, the legend, the legendary mercenary Solid Snake coming out one more time to try and see if we can do things a little better with the tighter battlefield.
And I like this a lot. Like, Snake is the character you've been playing this entire time. Snake is a stronger, just stronger for Pelca himself, more consistent with him. So while I like the Diddy Kong as an attempt in game number 2, Snake seemed to just go better. That was the start of a forward smash, but Syrup moving right along into the next interaction, getting grabbed as well. Yet nothing too crazy after here, Lyman.
Yeah, I think Pelca slightly mistimed the grenade timer. You don't have that much time to hold on at 0%, but the throw armor on down throw is the longest in the game. You can get a lot of grenade setups if you time it right, just slightly off of that grenade, and Syrup taking everything from it, getting the backboard shot. Pelca slam dunk into the blast zone.
Yeah, PSI magnet down air. A very, very strong setup. Yo! The B reverse magnet in order to get right back into the combo. Syrup's Ness is just, it's so slick. He was anticipating the cross up there, but hey, you've got a whole lead here, and yet more with the PK Rocket, setting up for it with the verticality of that up air. And we are now sub 50%, looking to end this set right off the bat. The spot dodge in the down air was nice, but we're still letting that magnet rock and keeping things as safe and minimal as possible. Only 3%.
Well, Syrup is getting strangely close to a technical JV4. I don't know what our official rulings are on healing for JV4s, but Pelca just firing on all fronts at this point, playing the Snake that he is known for, not worrying about the magnet, because when your back is against the wall, when every other option has failed you, you got to go back to how you know how to play, and that is what Pelca is doing. It's working out okay on this last stock, but Syrup is just another beast, the best practitioner of this character, and you can see Pelca shaking his head. No idea what he could do there.
That's tough. Syrup is a demon. He is so good. He's the best player in New Jersey.